with some more coloring. Finally. I have been so eager to do this one. Can I zoom in a little bit? There we go. Perfect. Alrighty. I have been so eager to do this one, and I just, okay, I'm gonna do a poll. Who is your favorite minion? Bob, Stuart, or Kevin? Okay, I know there are many more minions than that, obviously, but these are just the main. So that is Bob, that is Stuart, and that is Kevin. That's also Kevin. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just so excited to do this one. So this is another blank page that I traced an image on, and this one is from the Minions Rise of Gru, and that is Gru when he is a little boy. So I'm excited. Okay, I think I'm just gonna start and get the basics over with. So like Gru, back in the day when he had black hair, still has blue eyes. I'm gonna make the minions yellow, obviously. But speaking of yellow, if you did not know, is this the one? Is that the one? Yes, okay. So if you did not know, with Crayola lore, a while ago, I think it was in like 2017 or 18, they discontinued the Dandelion crayon. And this box is from 2014, and obviously many of them have not been used, so it's just so cool to see a crayon color that was expired or like not made anymore. I think they just brought it back this past year, but I don't know. I noticed that yesterday and I thought it was pretty cool. That's a bit too dark, I think. We'll use this one, which is yellow. Honestly, oh, if only I could have a mix. But I think yellow would be the correct one to use. Okay. And then for Gru, his blue eyes. Honestly, they're kind of like that. Hopefully that shows up and isn't too gray. Then we'll need black for his hair. So yeah, I'm just gonna get these basics done with. This is black. And then we can figure out their clothing color and all that jazz. I was thinking of making the bed frame gold just because this movie was set in, gosh, I don't know the exact year, but late 60s, early 70s. But yeah, oh my god, I just love this movie. And my grandma loves this movie. This was the first Minions Despicable Me movie that she had ever seen. And she thought it was so funny. So, I love that. But yeah, let's make his eyes wild blue yonder, okay? If I can hopefully... There we go. Okay, honestly, that's perfect. Hello. Okay. Alrighty. So last week I did a One Direction coloring page, and then I ended up leaving their skin just pure white as the page. There's not that great of a selection when it comes to skin tones. Ugh, let me let Olive in. I'll frickin' BRB. Oh, Olive. Come in. Come in. Oh, well. She does not want to come in. Of course. Alright. Thank you, Dr. Evil. Okay. What was I saying exactly? Oh, this movie was set in late 60s, early 70s. So of course I chose the Flower Power wallpaper. And yeah. Okay, this is the perfect minion color. It is just pure yellow. But I am so excited to finally do this. I've had this one sketched out for probably 2 weeks now. I've just been so eager to do it. But last week I did a One Direction coloring page, and I did it on Tuesday, March 25th. And if you did not know, that is the day that Zayn Olive that is the day that Zayn left One Direction. And I didn't even plan on doing that on that day. Like, I honestly kind of forgot. Fake fan, not really, but you know, I just totally forgot that that was that day. So, that was a pretty odd coincidence. But yeah, um, on that day last week, Tuesday the 25th, wait, don't color that yellow, because his eyelid is close, it would be yellow, but don't color that yellow. Okay, pretend you didn't see that. I'll just color his skin. But, last Tuesday, I also filmed my Vulcan cosplay that is currently up on my channel, and I'm very proud of how that turned out. I even made a mini lookbook. I put together 2 outfits, and I think I slayed. So, go check it out if you like Star Trek, if you like Spock, all that good stuff. Okay, so Bob has 1 green and 1 brown eye. I'm just going to do that now. He has more of like a hazel eye, so I guess I'll do asparagus. I'm not sure which one it is, so we're just gonna do whatever. Okay, and then brown, let's just do sepia. I feel like I've been using this one a lot for these coloring streams. It's just a really good brown. Okay. Can I lower this a tad? There we go. I feel like that's better. Okay. Gosh, I wish I hadn't done that, but oh well. Let me color in Kevin here. So, if you did not know, I like to get a lot of things secondhand. If I can get it secondhand, I will. So I'm always looking on like Marketplace and stuff like that. And I recently saw someone was selling Minion gloves and goggles, like a set together. They looked brand spanking new. They were selling it all together for just $10. It was adult size and everything, but oh my god, it was just like, it was 30 miles away, so 60 miles total. And like, yeah, that's a really good deal, but I'm not about to drive all that way just for that. But honestly, I do want to learn how to make gloves, and I feel like, because they just have 3 fingers, basically like that, so that would be like an easy glove to make, you know? So that would be fun. Their straps for their goggles are black, so I'm just going to do that now with the color black. But yeah, with the poll, I put, who was your favorite Minion, Bob, Stewart, or Kevin? Gosh, I don't know. I love them all. I think they are all so cute, so funny. But yeah, I do need to watch these movies and include them in my animated movie tier list series because they are from Illumination. So that is a wonderful movie studio that does not care if you use their content online, so that's awesome. So I just need to watch Despicable Me 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then Minions and Minions Rise of Gru. But yeah, I think that that would be such a fun video to make. So for their goggles themselves, I'm going to use the actual silver metallic. Hopefully that shows up good. Okay, yeah, that looks nice. Very nice. But I think it would also be fun to just make my own Minion goggles. Like, they sell them in stores all the time, like during Halloween, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know how I would make them. Maybe like out of cardboard and paint them silver or something. I don't know. But that would just be a fun little project to do. And this past week I made my own Starfleet brooch from the Star Trek movies, and that was much easier than I had anticipated. So I just gotta start making more cosplay accessories and props and all that good jazz. So, for Gru, I'm just gonna be using Peach. This is the closest to his skin tone that we can get, but honestly, I feel like that'll be pretty good. It might be a bit pinky, but I feel like, well, this is the only thing that's gonna work for him, so we're just making the best with what we have. But with the flower pattern, ooh, his eyebrows, why didn't I just make that all marker? I don't know. But there we go. With the flower background and everything, I'm very excited to color that. I was thinking I would make it like pink and purple maybe, or maybe like pink and blue. I'm just trying to think of like a really good color combo, but that would also like fit from this era, you know? Honestly, maybe like orange and green? I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out when we get there. But I'm always open to recommendations. Okay, I'm thinking that for their PJs, you can only see Stuart and Kevin and then Gru. I want to keep it kind of blue, so maybe I'll use Periwinkle. I'll do that for Kevin. I don't know if you can tell, but his collar on the sleeves and the collar by the neck are separated, so I'm going to try and make those different tones. Now I'll do the opposite here for Stuart. Then I cannot forget to color Bob's little bear. So I'm going to go back to Wild Blue Yonder and do the collar. And I'm keeping all the PJs kind of like similar because I'm just imagining at this point in time, Gru was just letting the other minions borrow his clothes. I don't know. Okay, then for him, I'll just do the same Wild Blue Yonder. And then I'll just make that a part of his clothing too. Okay, very cute. Okay, so for the bear, if my memory serves correct, it's more like a warm brown like this, like burnt sienna. So let's color in the bear. I just love these movies so much. Like, they're just nostalgic, they're just so happy and uplifting, and they're incredibly funny. And I just love the story and all the lore involved. Just great movies. Okay. I'm thinking next I'll just color in the safe here, and I'll use the same silver. Honestly, I'll use two different tones just to make sure it isn't looking too flat. So I'm going to use gray just on the inside area there. Then I'll use black, just very lightly shading in the inside there. I did a little cross hatching just to kind of give a shadow effect. Okay, now going back to silver, let's color in the safe. Now this is like an actual, the image itself is from a Despicable Me, or, well, sorry, the Minions Rise of Gru coloring book. I don't know if it was an official one, but I just saw this image online and so I traced it on. But I think it is so cute. But the original image had like so many knickknacks on the floor and everything. But I'm like, if I'm gonna do, or if I'm gonna color in the flower wallpaper itself as well, I feel like that's gonna be a lot. So I just left out some of the doohickeys, but I feel like a safe is a necessity. So, and it also fills in the page very nicely. Okay. Alrighty, so I'm just gonna color in the bed frame here. Now, this is a metallic silver. We unfortunately don't have a metallic gold for whatever reason, but we do have goldenrod, like the flower, one of my favorite flowers. I love it so much. But yeah, I just feel like this will be perfect for a 70s bed frame. I'm gonna try to keep it within the lines here. Oh my gosh, I forgot to say. So for the past 2 months, I think, a month and a half at least, The Sims 4 was not working. It just would not load. It was fully updated and everything. It just would not work. But I tried it 2 days ago now, and it worked. It's working. The game loaded. I was able to play for a few minutes just to make sure that everything was working, and it seems to be a-okay. So finally, this upcoming Friday, for the gaming stream, we will go back to The Sims 4. My gosh, that was so annoying. But I'm excited because we can finally continue the community lot that we were building, and it has a giant fitness center that we still need to finish. I think the only room that like we 100% completed was the like the gaming room. So I'm just glad that we finally have that done with. Okay, for the bed, I'm just trying to think of like the 70s color scheme. So greens and orange. I feel like that. I'm getting tongue tied. I feel like that is the most like popular. Also like orange and pink, kind of purples, just a lot of jewel tones. So for the bed, I'm feeling like with the wallpaper, obviously his mom, played by Julie Andrews. I love that. She would have done her own wallpaper, so we can make that kind of, I'm thinking like magenta and purple. I feel like that would be good. So maybe we can do like different tones, maybe. I want more of a warm purple. I feel like that's good. Honestly, this one. Let's do one more. I feel like maybe we should do a pop of green. Maybe that, or this. Yep, definitely that. Okay. Okay, so this will be our wallpaper. I guess I'm just gonna go ham. There are some blank spaces in between, so maybe, ooh, orange. We're gonna do orange as well. There's just a lot of neon, so I guess I'll go back to macaroni and cheese. Okay. Let's just get started. Where do I even start? There's just so much on here. Okay. I feel like this will definitely take up a good chunk of time. So get cozy, grab a snack, stay hydrated, and just let's have some fun. Hopefully this looks good. I'm just going ham. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you are doing wonderful today. Thank you for joining. We are just doing the Minions Rise of Gru with some crayons. The sun is shining right now, so that just has me motivated. We could do pink for this center, and then I don't know. I'm just gonna randomly color in the flowers. It's evening. Well, I hope you're having a beautiful sunset. I'm gonna do orange for this one. You could do orange there. I feel like this orange is so chalky. It isn't like fully filling in the page. Or the flower, I mean. But oh well. We can make that one green. I think this is very cute. Turning out very good. We can make that one purple. Could do some more purple down here. Now this green, or this purple, is very, like, well, duh, it's waxy, but it's very malleable, I feel like. If that even makes sense, I don't know. I can't form words at this time in the morning. I'll do some more pink down here. Could do orange behind it. Let's do some orange here. Do purple in there. Just kind of mix it up. Can make this one pink as well. I do need to figure out what I'm going to do for the bed sheets and the pillows, so I just got to 9th grade and today was my 3rd day. Well, congrats! Welcome to high school! Our English teacher is so boring. Literally everyone in my class was looking like they were going to knock out any second. Even the teacher was tired. Oh, well, you guys got this. I know the feeling. Just getting back to school. Man, oh man. But you got this. I believe in you. And if you're feeling tired, and if your teacher allows it, maybe get up and take a stretch, or walk to the bathroom. Just get your blood flowing. But you got this. Okay, let's do some more purple, I guess. I can't even identify, like, what's a flower. So, trying to think here. Do pink in the center. Oh, I guess I didn't even say this is purple pizzazz. That's definitely pink. That is pink to me. Olive green, violet purple, and macaroni and cheese. I'm just too scared to ask for the washroom, like everything is new, the building, teachers, and students. I get it. I totally get it. I believe in you. I know it is very nerve-wracking, especially with a new school and teachers and everything like that. Just take a deep breath. Know that it will all be okay. And every day is a new day. Just work on building relationships with your teachers, making sure that you get all your work done and everything like that. And I know it's all nerve-wracking and everything, but the teachers expect that from the kids, especially in ninth grade, so they know what they're dealing with. But yeah, I know it's scary, but just don't be afraid to put yourself out there. I realize I'm making both of these orange, but oh well. I hope that was okay advice. But I believe in you. I used to be, well, I'm just thinking back to ninth grade. I'm right there with you. But I know you will find amazing friends. Oops. Find amazing friends and a good support system, and just follow your gut. I guess I'm just giving all kinds of info now, but yeah, just, oh, that is part of the green, but yeah. Can do some more pink. Sorry for the lack of commentary. I'm just in the zone. There's too much orange right there. Do more pink. Purple pizzazz. Okay. I wish I could just copy and paste. But yeah, I feel like Gru would be able to pick out his own bedding and pillows and whatnot. And then for the floor, I might just do kind of like a solid color. I feel like green, honestly, that would look good. I don't know if I'm going to do the flowers on the bed. Probably not. Maybe the pillows. Just make it a different color scheme so it doesn't blend in too much with the wallpaper. This purple pizzazz is also very chalky. like it's just kind of crumbling and it is not very pigmented. I can't even see the middle one there, so I won't bother. Oh, something else that I can talk about. Well, I guess a few things. So, movies that I've been watching lately. Um, just last night and the night before, my sibling and I watched A Quiet Place, Part 1 and Part 2. The second one is far better than the first. Much more scary, more thrilling, more action, and we see a lot more of the aliens. But the aliens themselves, we both agree that, like, they're cool, but they could be a whole lot cooler. I like the aspect that this is not a spoiler. The aliens, like, their skin, it's like armor, but it kind of like comes apart. I don't know. I thought that that was very cool. But they make like a clicking noise, and it just feels like I'm watching one of the Alien movies or like Predator. So, I don't know. Not very original with that aspect, but they were pretty cool. I do like the like bodily design of them. Just very lanky, and they jump a lot. I don't know. I thought that was cool. But yeah, the second movie is a whole lot better than the first, in my opinion. Um, but yeah, we have Emily Blunt, which I just found out she was British. So that's cool. But we have John Krasinski, the Office guy. He directed that movie, and I think he produced it. So that was like a shock. But yeah, kind of cool. And what else? I didn't know any of the kid actors. So I don't know. They look like they could both be on the Stranger Things show. um but yeah, let me make that flower purple behind there. But yeah, those movies are pretty fun. I definitely want to see A Quiet Place Day One, I think it's called. That's the one that just came out this past year. And it's like, well, day one, the day the aliens arrive. So, I don't know. The trailer seemed pretty enticing, and hopefully it's even better than the second. Like, the second one was definitely good. Um, I just feel like it could have been more, you know? Maybe just because I've seen so many horror movies that are like just impeccable. So I'm always expecting the best, you know? But it was still pretty good. Um, okay, so another movie that we watched prior to that is The Phantom of the Opera, the one from 2004. Um, little backstory. So, if you did not know, the guy who plays Raoul, the main guy, well, besides the Phantom, the other main guy, he is played by, I almost said Patrick Stewart. Not Patrick Swayze, oh my god. Patrick Wilson. Patrick Wilson. Okay. Um, so yeah, he's played by Patrick Wilson, and I'm just gonna say it. I fell in love with that dude. um, through the Annabelle and Conjuring movies. That was the first time that I had ever seen him, and I'm like, oh my god, who's this beautiful guy? And he's in 70s clothing, and so, you know, just right up my alley. And then, whilst I was obsessing over this guy and I was looking into him and stuff, um, I saw a video of him with Barbra Streisand, and they are singing a song. And so I posted that little snippet on my TikTok back when I was on TikTok. I'm not anymore, but it was just mind blowing. His voice is just so angelic, to say the least. Very beautiful. But yeah, I posted that and I'm like, OMG, I didn't know this guy can sing because I did not know that he could sing. And holy cow, that video blew up. But unfortunately, it was only seen by old ladies who had been obsessing with him for, I almost said dozens of years. I mean, maybe. But for much longer than I had known about him. And I had only known about him from horror movies. So, like, how the heck am I supposed to know that this dude sings? And so all the comments are like, oh my god, you're so young. Oh my god, how did you not know that he was in a musical? That's what he's most popular for. It's like, okay, well, I obviously did not know that. Like, these people were literally getting pissed at me because I did not know that he was in that movie. Like, dang, why can't you just be happy that I found out, you know? It was just so weird, but also just very funny to see that many old people getting angry at such a minuscule thing. So, I think about that often, but now that I've finally seen that movie, maybe I'll just reply back to all those people, haha, I finally saw it. So, I don't know, I just thought that was funny. But about the movie Phantom of the Opera 2004, I thought that that was a really good movie. I wasn't expecting much because, fun fact about me, I'm not a musical girly. If it has humans singing in it, I'm probably not gonna like it. But if it's like an animal musical, I'm gonna love it. So, I didn't have high hopes, but I knew that Patrick Wilson was in it, and so I'm like, okay, it has to be good, you know. And it was. It really was a phenomenal movie. I need to look at the production budget for that because the sets in that movie were crazy. Like, I know they filmed in an actual theater, but like the set where like we see the Phantom's like underground area, I don't know, his little house. Like that was just wild, absolutely wild. So, need to make sure I don't color on the pillowcases there. But yeah, that movie kind of blew me away. The music is so good. Like, so good. Of course, we all know the Phantom of the Opera theme song. It is a banger. I mean, I downloaded that and I have it on my phone. It's just really good. But what I will say, the Phantom of the Opera is more like the menace of the opera. I find him to be so incredibly annoying. Oh my god. Like, the actor, I don't know who the actor is, but I don't know why they cast him. Like, ew. I find his voice to be so annoying. Like, that is a voice that you put in like a cartoon musical. It's just so like exaggerated and theatrical. I mean, I don't know. I might just be a big hater, but also he just grosses me out because he's like literally 40 and he plays the love interest of like a young 20-year-old woman. So that's probably the main reason why I don't like him. But yeah, the story's really good. I mean, I thought it was a very grand movie and I do recommend it. So that's the one from 2004. I have not seen the original. And I think those are the only two Phantom of the Opera movies, but I don't know. I do recommend them. They were pretty good. What other movies and stuff? Oh, a TV show that I can recommend. It is called Documentary Now. It's all available on YouTube, but it's not like a YouTube original or anything like that. But it has Bill Hader and Fred Armisen, two of the funniest people ever. and it's basically like a documentary series, but like a comedy, and it is just impeccable. Each episode is a completely different story, different characters. It's so good. It is so funny. I highly recommend. It's called Documentary Now. I'll throw another purple flower here. I don't know if I said this, but I did finish up all of Kitchen Nightmares. Just the first 6 seasons that are on YouTube. They're all free on YouTube if you want to watch them. Very entertaining. But I'll do purple here as well. But I think there are like 2 or 3 more seasons on Hulu, maybe? I'm not sure exactly where, but they did kind of reboot the show a while ago. But it obviously was not as popular as the original. But I've heard good things, so I might check it out. What else have I been watching? I really haven't been watching that much lately. Just because I've been girl bossing so much, so I guess that's good. But, yeah, but especially now that the weather's warming up, I just don't want to be on my laptop. I don't want to be in front of a screen as much, so that's good. I've been going on lots of walks. I try to daily, but that doesn't happen every day. But also the weather lately, like, it's been a good temperature, but the past, like, 2-3 days, it has been, like, January weather, like, just very chilly. Thankfully, no snow. Everything has melted, so that's good. And I am ready for spring. We are officially in spring. We have been for just over a week, so that's good. Oh, there's a petal there I missed. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I sure can. My spring allergies are back. They are back with full force, so my nose is kind of like a waterfall. Sorry if that's TMI, but whatever. And then my eyes are just always itchy, and not sponsored, but I've been taking Zyrtec, an allergy medicine, and that works very well. But I had been taking it for a very long time, and then it just stopped working for me, because of course your body just builds up immunity and all that jazz, so that was unfortunate. So last year I was kind of suffering and having to take just like random medicine aside from Zyrtec. But now I'm back on my Zyrtec grind. So it's just a struggle. If you have allergies, you know. And if you do have allergies, I'm so sorry. We will get through this. Okay, I think there's a flower behind here, but it's weird. This is not an AI illustration book. Like, this is the original image right there. And so I drew this on top. But I've noticed with some of the images, it's like weird things where like the lines are not complete. It isn't really like a good shape, like a genuine looking thing. I don't know. It's quite annoying. But to my knowledge, this is not an AI made booklet. And I mean, I don't think it could have been, because this book is like probably 6 or 7 years old. I don't think they were doing that back then. So, I don't know. Hopefully not. But that's why I've just been really enjoying adding my own doodles to the page, so now I can color whatever my heart desires. It is very fun. I'm not going to spoil it too much, but for the upcoming coloring streams, you can expect to see Sanrio, like Hello Kitty, and also a very cute flower shop that I'm so excited to do. It is such a beautiful image, very detailed, lots of plants, just a very happy vibe. But yeah, let me color the inside there. We need more pink around this area. Purple pizzazz, even though this is pink in my eye. Oh my gosh, every time someone says something is like purple when it's actually pink, that just reminds me of, there was an episode of Jessie, hey Jessie, where Zuri, one of the, I almost said orphan kids, I mean pretty much, because their parents were never there, but anyways, she has like this obviously pink straw, and then she's like, I'll take that purple straw, and I'm like, huh? So yeah, that has just always stuck in my head. I don't know why, I just think it's funny, but I wonder if the actress Sky Jackson, she actually knew it was pink, but her line was purple, to say purple, you know? I always wonder with stuff like that. But what else have I been watching that we can talk about? I don't really know. Let's just throw some more orange around here. If I could restart this page, I would do more of a mauve purple. Maybe I'll do that for the background. Okay, I feel like that'll be good. It's just this purple is so striking, but I guess it kind of blends in well with the pink or purple pizzazz, you know? So I feel like it'll go well with a little touch of mauve. I know I've said this the past few Tuesday streams where I've been coloring with crayons, but I do need to sharpen these, especially macaroni and cheese. She's getting dull, but it's all good. But today I plan on filming a new video, and it's going to be a giant skincare declutter, and I'm very excited because I've been waiting to do this for a long time. I've just been waiting for other products to be used up or whatever, or making sure that I've given them a good use so that I can give like a good review. Just stuff like that. But I'm excited to film that because the last time I did like a giant declutter was my makeup declutter. A very fun video, very chill, very cozy, and my cat Olive is in like 80% of it because she just wanted the center to be the center of attention. So she's laying in the middle of the screen. Gosh, okay, we're like almost kind of done. But I did post a new video this morning. Happy April 1st. Forgot to say that. Happy April Fool's Day. Yeah, my video might have something to do with this special date. But yeah. Oh, today, if you are a Sanrio Hello Kitty fan, you may know that it is Batsmaru's birthday. He is that little penguin guy. I'm pretty sure he's a penguin. But yeah, very cute character. One game that I have not streamed that I would like to is Hello Kitty Island Adventure. It's a very fun game. It used to be just available on Apple Arcade, but now it's more accessible to people who do not have Apple. So go to the App Store and it might just be available. And it is free to play, free to download. A lot of fun. I'm gonna do pink. Then we'll do orange for this. And I guess we'll do more pink for that. I was trying to plan it out so that none of the flowers that were touching each other were the same color, but that obviously has not happened. Okay, I think we are... Oh, Olive! That's my cat Olive, if you can hear her. But yeah, I think we are done with all the flowers on that side, so let's move on over here. And then once I'm done coloring in these flowers on the wall, I'm going to use a mauve color to do the spaces in between. And I feel like that'll help tie in everything really nicely. But I still need to figure out what color or colors I'm going to do for the bed sheets, and the pillows. I don't know. I do not know. Oh, Olive is playing with her little bell. On her scratching post, she has a bell and it has like fluffy stuff around it, and she loves it, and I'm very glad. Because she doesn't like a lot of toys. She's a picky girl. But she's actually a rather simple girl. She would rather play with a toilet paper tube than an actual cat toy. And I don't blame her. Okay. Let's throw some more orange in there. But going back to the video I posted today, it is a lookbook. If you don't know what a lookbook is, it is basically just a video full of fashion. I'm showing off different outfits, different looks. So, yeah, very fun, very fashionable, very slay. And I love making lookbooks, but I just had not done that in a very long time. It's been just about 4 months. The last one I did was in October. I posted kind of like a Halloween, medieval, witchy kind of thing. It was very fun, but it was a lot of work because with my lookbooks, I do like to go on location just to kind of match the vibe and everything. And if you had not seen that one, well, we are all up in the forest. So it was just a lot of hiking and back and forth with outfit changes, and yeah. But it was so much fun, and I enjoyed it, and I really like the outfits that I put together. So yeah. But let's keep on coloring. We are getting close to done with the wallpaper. Then I'll do mauve for the background, and then for the pillows and the bedding, I might want to match the pillows to that just to make it more simple. I might do, because I don't want the colors to be like too out there with everything. Like, I'm not gonna just throw red in here, you know? So I feel like I'll just do maybe more like muted tones, like a muted orange, maybe more green. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Do some more pink. Make this one purple. Right above Kevin. I know nobody's watching right now, but when I think of Kevin, I just think of Kevin the Pigeon from the One Direction video diaries. Let's do some orange flowers. Yeah, I definitely need to sharpen this one. We can make this one purple. Oh, another show that I am watching is season 4 of The Righteous Gemstones. I could not recommend that show enough. It is so incredibly funny. It's one of my favorite shows that I've ever watched. I did rewatch seasons 1 through 3 a few months ago because I was just so eager to watch more. But season 4 is finally out. Yay! It is an HBO original, but if you're like me and you don't have HBO, you can always watch it somewhere else. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, if you catch my drift. So, but yeah, that show is just phenomenal. I love it. And fun fact, my favorite character from that show is BJ Barnes. He plays. Are they married? I think they are. The husband of. Oh my god, why am I forgetting her name? Curly hair sister. Julie? That doesn't sound right. Oh my, fake fan. But anywho, BJ Barnes is my favorite character, and I dressed up as him for Halloween, and then I made a little video, and the actor saw it and liked it and commented a heart. So that was just amazing. So yeah. That just made my day. I love to be acknowledged, but also I've never, up until that point, I had never been like acknowledged by a celebrity. And okay, I just want to say I don't do cosplays as certain characters so that I can be noticed by them. I don't know why I need to disclose that, but I feel like, you know, some people may think that. I don't know. There's nothing wrong with that, nothing at all. But I just cosplay because that's something that I enjoy doing, and I love dressing up and becoming new characters and testing my makeup abilities and making new props and wardrobe and using what I have. It's just very fun. But if you do like cosplays, then I recommend checking out my recent video because I transformed into a Vulcan from Star Trek. It was very fun. I made an OC, which is an original character. I made up my own division of Starfleet because I wanted to wear purple. And so I made the sleigh division where we make sure that everyone and everything is sleighing at all times. And yeah. But also, I made my own Starfleet brooch, which is that little, like, medallion thing that they wear. So that was very, very fun. I had never made a prop like that before. Usually when I make props, it's very simple, like a piece of paper or something like that, but that was very fun. And I realized we are done with the flowers. Yay! Let me grab a mauve color. I was thinking this one right here. It's called Mauvelicious. Look at that, Mauvelicious. I just feel like that would be a really good toned down color that'll kind of just blend in nicely with this, so yeah. Now I just need to lock in and focus, and we will get this done. Hopefully much faster than the flowers because I'm not switching back and forth between different colors. However, there are so many tiny little areas that I need to make sure are colored in. But this color Mauvelicious that I'm using right now, I remember using this all the time when I was a little kid. I don't know why. It was just one of my go-tos. It's a very pretty color, and I think it goes very well with this. Everything is tying in beautifully. If I color outside the lines, oh well. I tend to do that often. I do try to stay within the lines, but I mean, you just can't help it. To quote Vanessa Hudgens, it's like inevitable. Man, oh man. That video literally came out 5 years ago. Like, what? Anyways. But yeah, I kind of mentioned this, but I am gonna film another new video today. A giant skincare declutter. But I have so many other videos planned for April that I'm so excited to film. I just posted a lookbook today. I'm gonna have a declutter, kind of organizational video. Pardon me, I had to burp. I'm gonna do another cosplay, a makeup transformation that I'm so excited for. Oh my god, I'm so excited. What else do I have? Oh, I'm gonna have part 3 of eco-friendly DIYs that make a difference. You guys seem to love those videos, and I'm very thankful, because those are definitely my most informative videos about things that actually matter. So I'm glad that people actually take the time to watch those. And I just enjoy making them. But the first episode, the first part, I guess, was a lot of DIYs. The second one was more like tips and hacks, I guess. This one is going to be more tips, but it's going to be based around the 3 R's: reducing, reusing, and recycling, and upcycling, I guess. But yeah, I'm very excited to share what I have, and I hope you guys enjoy. But that'll be Fingers crossed that video will be out on Earth Day, which is, that'll be a Tuesday, 3 weeks from now, on the 22nd of April. So, very excited. And then 2 days before that, if you did not know, is April 20th, 420. And that is going to be the day that I post my cosplay. And I already said it, but I'm just so excited to do that. I have a whole outfit planned. I borrowed a very special prop from my grandma, and I'm just so excited. But these flowers are looking good. Everything is looking more cohesive now that I'm doing the mauve in the background. I think that was the perfect color choice. Let me just make sure I color in everything and I'm not missing any areas. Oh, I missed a flower. We'll make that orange. Okay. No worries. We got it. So we talked about movies that I was watching and TV shows, but I guess I've been watching some YouTube too. Oh, the clouds. Okay. But I've been watching YouTuber Andrew Lau. He's been around on YouTube for quite some time, at least 10 years. And yeah, I'm just hooked on his videos. He does a whole lot of cooking. He mostly does like trying out like certain recipes or different foods, whatever, and then he like reviews them and stuff like that. But he is just so incredibly funny, and I realized I forgot that. But Andrew Lau, it is Lowe, Lau, but he's very funny. And if you know Chris Clemens, you'll probably know him. They used to be roommates, and they did a lot of videos together and all that jazz. But yeah, very funny guy. But we are just about done here, and then we can go on to the bedding. Forgot that one too. Jeez Louise. Okay. Oops. Alrighty. For the baseboard, honestly, I might just do mauve. Let's do mauve. I want to keep it more toned down and everything. Okay. You know what? Let me extend the bed. I'm not sure why I just stopped it halfway, because that doesn't really make sense. And that will not help with coloring. I'm trying to keep it in the same line. And I need to wait to color this part last now because I want it to dry. we have a little ASMR outside. Someone is using a leaf blower. Okay, okay, that looks better. Alrighty, so we have that colored. Now, I was thinking for the bedding, we could do... We don't really have like a ton of pastels. I wanted to do like a pastel orange. That's like the lightest one we have. Let me compare, because for the flowers I used macaroni and cheese, and then I want to use yellow orange. So let me test on the back. This is macaroni and cheese, and this is orange. Maybe I'll do blue? I know I already used these blues for... so maybe not. My gosh. I have butterfingers. Okay, maybe... Gosh, I'm just so indecisive right now. So many options. Green and... What if I did yellow? Would that look gross? But they're yellow. Jeez, I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll do 2 greens? Maybe? Let's see on the back here. Okay, so this is asparagus. Then we have olive green. Then we have forest green. Okay, so no forest green. We're going to be using olive green and asparagus. Ah, the rainbow! The sun is out! Yay! Okay. So I'm thinking we'll do the big pillow one, and then there's 2 pillows on the side. There's also a mattress. So maybe that could be like a fitted sheet on there or something. I don't know. Oh, I forgot to color his sleeve. Shoot, which color did I use? I think it was this one. Hi! Oh my god, thank you! Thank you, thank you. That is so sweet, so kind. Well, I'm glad you can join me. This one. Gosh, I don't want to have an ombre pillow here. Yay, I'm glad you could join me. It always makes my day. I hope you are having a terrific Tuesday. Then I'll use olive green for these pillows here. Oh, I have a fun piece of lore about the Minions Rise of Gru. So, in this movie, this is where Gru meets Dr. Nefario before he's ever Dr. Nefario, and he works at the music store. And so I had seen this movie before I ever watched any of the Mission Impossible movies. But if you've ever seen those, I'm not sure which one it is. I think the 3rd or 4th. I forgot the names of those movies. But a scene from one of those movies is literally what they did in the scene where Gru meets Dr. Nefario. And he's given like a little record, and then he has to go into the booth and he plays it, but it's actually like a message. It's literally the same thing in the Mission Impossible movies. And oh, I just love that. I watched the Mission Impossible movies probably 2 months ago now, And I noticed that right away. I'm like, oh my god, they literally did that in the Minions Rise of Gru. So that was just such a funny thing. And yeah, I just thought I'd share that. But I'm gonna make these stripes the same asparagus color. Good thing those are dry now. I totally forgot about that. Okay, and then I will go in with olive green. And we'll do that. I feel like this is a perfect color combo, especially for this era. Oh, let me look at the poll. Okay, who's your favorite minion? People love Bob and Stuart. Okay, well, I will vote for Kevin. I don't think I can actually vote for him. How do I get rid of this now? Well, shoot. Okay, I got rid of it. Not the poll, it's still there. But I just put it back down. Okay. But yay! I feel like most people love Bob. How could you not? Oh, and I also recently just watched the first Minions movie at my grandma's. And for the floor, I think I might do one of those like periwinkle tones that I used for their PJs. I feel like that would tie in very nicely. Okay. I think I will do the lighter tone, which is periwinkle. Gru's little stank face is so silly. I know. Wait, can you guys see, or are the comments blocking it? Because for me, the comments stop like right here. So I'll move that up a little. Hopefully y'all can see. You know what, let me put that down a little. Hopefully that helps. But yeah, for the floor we are doing periwinkle. And then over here, oh my gosh, this is the last little bit. Okay, okay, good. Sorry if that was blocking it. Okay, am I missing anything? Oh, okay, I'll just make that the same olive green. That looks like it's a part of the mattress. Or maybe it's another pillow, I don't know. But I got their clothing, the minions, Gru is all colored, the bed frame, the safe, the carpet, the wall. Okay. Yay! Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. Well, thank you all for joining me today. Please be sure to leave a like if you love coloring and you love the minions and you love the Rise of Gru. Here's a better look at it. Oh, the rainbow. Love the rainbow on it. Very cute. And this is what it looked like before, minus the crayon. But yeah, I drew this on top, and I think it looks pretty good. Let me show you what I did last week. We did One Direction 4. Very nice, very snazzy. And then the week prior, thank you, thank you, thank you. We did this. This was so fun. I love doing this one. Very cute. But yeah, I'll give you a little sneak peek what we're doing next week. Which one? I think I want to do this one next week. So I'm very excited. It's so cute. I love it. But yeah, all of those. And we are finally done. Yay! Thank you all for joining me today. I hope you have a super terrific Tuesday and a wonderful rest of your week. Please be sure to visit the links in my bio, and as always, this is a safe space. Remember to be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and be kind to the earth, and be kind to minions. And keep on slaying.